No football today for the Chicago Bears, but they will come out of their bye week at 2-2. So me and C Dub are gonna talk about our expectations coming out of the bye week. I got a couple questions too to ask about Ben Johnson and Roman Dunze, along with are we surprised that the Chicago Bears did not make any moves yet to help this team? Y'all know we gonna talk about it, break it all down, but you gotta hit the music first.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into another episode of Chicago Bears Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. I'm your host there, Bobby, joined by C Dub. So if you like it, tuned in, hit that like button and subscribe. C Dub, what's the word, brother?
Man, it feel good to have a week off. I ain't gonna lie, this is a good spot for this little bye week. I ain't gonna
It
lie.
is a little good spot. I ain't gonna hold you. Get to kick it with my son, watch him play football on a Sunday. Then get to watch some of these games of some opponents that we might be facing down the road as a Chicago Bear fan. Get to get a good eye and good look at them. But hey, C Dub, let's kick this thing off. The Chicago Bears are 2-2 right now. And they about to come out this bye week and face one of the teams that is currently playing as we currently speak, the Washington Commanders. But then they got a long road. From here on out, it's all gas, no brakes for the Chicago Bears. Hopefully they getting healthy. Hopefully they getting ready. But hey, my guy, what are some of your expectations for the remainder of the season?
Great question. First, let's start with the offense. And when you talk about the offense, you automatically got to start by talking about Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. I expect their relationship and their cohesiveness to continue to get better. I thought it got better through the games that we've already seen throughout the season, that they got better and better. Every situation is not going to be spectacular like the Dallas Cowboys game. Sometimes you might have to squeak out a win, uh, like the game against the Las Vegas Raiders. I would like the offensive line to be more, man, get their head up in the game. They are killing drives with these nonsense penalties that they bring it to the table. The running back position, I hope that we see a lot more of Cal Monangai. I think that's the obvious thing that we can do to improve the running game, not to replace DeAndre Swift. Just let's let Cal Monangai get more carries. The receiving core has been pretty much good. We can get better always, but just look for them to improve. When you go to the defense, if you want me to go to defense, or you want to stop there,
You can stop there.
I bet.
For sure. So for the offense, man, my expectations is pretty much everything you said, but I want to see if the Chicago Bears offense has a game to where they put their foot on somebody's neck, kind of like how they did the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of
Okay.
beat up on
Coming
somebody a
straight
little
out the
bit more.
bat. That's what you're talking
You know
about.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even if it's next week or if it's sometime down the road versus a team that's on the schedule, I want to see him do it again. Sometimes you punch somebody in the face and then they able to come back and hit you with a couple and win the fight. I want to see if
Yeah.
the Chicago Bears got another jab or another hook or an uppercut to follow that first jab that they hit the Cowboys with. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if this offense can start to get going downhill because, and that's talking about the running game because you mentioned it and we talked about it, I believe, on the mailbag episode that the weather is going to change. It's going to get a lot colder. It's been real nice in the Midwest these last few weeks. Even starting October out, if you around Chicago and the other parts of the Midwest, it's been in the 70s and 80s. What about when the weather drops to 40, 30, 20, 10? You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that wind from Lake Michigan is hitting Soldier Field. Can you get the running game going? Is everybody gonna get tight, or you gonna rise up to the occasion? You ain't in Arlington Heights in the dome yet, brother. I'm just saying. So I want to see if that offensive line and this offense as a whole gets their stuff together. Then for the coaching staff on the offensive side of the ball, I want to know, how do you get the others involved? And that's to echo your sentiment when it comes to Kyle Monangai, or if you got to lean on Rojo, because we have not seen him receive a carry this season. How do you make sure that this run game is not forgotten about moving forward throughout this season? Because me personally, I think it's going to have to be a big factor moving forward throughout this season. Now, when we talk about the defensive side, C-Dub, what are some of your expectations for the defense?
Well, the most honestly, the most troublesome point of the defense is obvious. It's the pass rush. We're not getting pressure on the quarterback. I think everybody has one sack, or you know what I'm saying, or a half a sack
Old sack.
on the D line. I do think there are some standouts like Big Dex. I think he's played really well in there at the defensive tackle spot. But we have to get pressure on a quarterback, and I don't know if that's going to be by way of the saving grace of Austin Booker. You know what I'm
That'd be
saying?
crazy, right?
Or is it going to be Dennis Allen dialing up more pressure? Let's say if we get our Kyler Gordon make his season debut in this upcoming game. We have to get pressure on the quarterback, especially in this latter half of the season. This season is flying by so fast. We're already a quarter done. Also, we gotta find a way to get my guy Noah Sewell more time on the floor as we get more healthy out there. I know how good TJ Edwards is, but I know the energy of Noah Sewell. Noah Sewell, it just brings a different type of energy to the defense. And also in the defensive backfield, I want them to continue this physical and consistent play that they have for the last 2 weeks. I'm looking at Tyreek Stevenson, who's looking like somebody smacked him and knocked some sense into his head, because he is a totally different guy, bro. And he is shutting down folks. I just bring something up really quick. He got killed with that cross route with St. Brown against the Detroit Lions. He had that shit on lock and even dived and got an interception in last game. This dude got his head and his body into his position. I can't wait to see more from him. But the word of the fucking defense, we got to get pressure, bro.
I ain't mad at it. I think for the defense is pressure and run stopping. I think that can help us a lot, bro. Especially with I want to see the first 3 quarters of the season, Chicago Bears versus the Minnesota Vikings. They had shit on locks, clamps. We talking about, hey, let's go, let's rock. And the offense didn't have their head in the right place. But I want to see this defense come out and show us what we paying them for. Not us per se, but what the Chicago Bears are paying them for. You know what I'm saying? Montez Sweat. Look, I don't know what we got to do for you, my boy. But by this time, me and C-Dub at the start of the season, he was like, how many sacks you think you're going to have? I said about 2, 3, right? And then, bro, you got one. I know you got one taken away in Detroit, but still, come on, bro. You had other opportunities to go out there and get you some more numbers in the sack column. We don't want to hear or talk about you was almost there or you open it up for somebody else. Do we say things like that for guys like Jared Verse? What about the guy that was just playing a couple hours ago and Nick Bonita for the Denver Broncos? He ended his day with 2.5 sacks versus the Eagles. Come on now. We got to get right. We got to get right, brother. So I need this pass rush to be the pass rush that we paying them to be. You know what I'm saying? And I need them to be more disciplined. I need better eye discipline from my linebackers to come in and fill the gap to help with run stoppage. And I need, just like everything you said, hey, Tyreek, my boy, in front of millions, you got an opportunity to right your wrong.
Get that get back.
You got an opportunity to right your wrong, my boy.
Get that get back.
Ain't nothing better than walking out the club with the baddest, you know what? You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing better than walking out the gas station with the winning lottery ticket. You hear me? So you got an opportunity coming up. What? You got an opportunity. That's all I'm saying. But my defense, I need and expect them to be much, much better, C-Dub, for sure. Now, I got a question. Talking about the bye week, bro, and you don't gotta give your prediction because I ain't going that way. But when you hit this, you're gonna be like, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. In the last 12 years, that's John Fox, Matt Nagy, the mechanic Matt Eberflus, and now Ben Johnson. In the last 12 years, Chicago Bears coaches are 2-10 coming out the bye. It's crazy, ain't it?
What's the question?
The question is how much confidence you got coming out of the bye. Don't do no win prediction. Just say how much confidence you got for the Chicago Bears coming out of the bye. Because we still got a whole prediction show to do.
Should I gauge it like 1 through 10, or should I just say the way why I got confidence, or if I got confidence?
You can go 1 through 10 and why you got confidence. However you want.
I bet. I'm the homer, bro. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Y'all know that about me. It's a 7. That's how confident I am. I do understand our weaknesses when it comes to run defense and pressure on the quarterback in the run game. At a lesser extent, because I don't think it's that important with the Chicago Bears team, but it is important in itself. I got confidence, bro, that they can win games. They showed me throughout these 4 games in the season. It was looking bleak the first 2 games, especially after that 0-2, when we got whooped by when they put 52 on our head.
Ugh.
They didn't fold. You could have folded after that 52.
Okay.
You could have folded. They came in against Dallas, a really good team. If you've seen Dallas play today, you know what I'm saying? Dallas put a hurting on somebody today. So I think that win is a very good win for the. If this was college football, that'd be one of them good wins that could put you over the rankings, wouldn't it? Because Dallas looks really good.
It'll put you up for sure.
And you go to the Raiders, a game in which you squeaked out. In latter years with Eberflus, you would have lost that game. He would have found a way to lose the game on purpose. So they've showed me they know how to win. So by that measure, I'm riding with them. 7 on I believe in them. I gotta go with what I'm seeing, bro. And I'm the homers too.
I understand, and I'm gonna stick with what I said yesterday on the mailbag. I'm gonna give it a 6, and that's for the G's. I'm gonna go with a 6. 7 because I think that I can't fully lean into it, but I gotta go with what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? That the Chicago Bears are not gonna ignore everything. You know what I'm saying? And what we were told from Ben Johnson, or about Ben Johnson from others around the league, is that Ben Johnson is crazy about the details. So what details have been in the face of you, Ben Johnson? If us as fans have been watching the tape, going back over highlights, we see your run game is an issue for the offense and the defense. We see that's issue on both sides of the ball. You have another issue with, trying to figure out the right combinations on what you want to run for your tight ends. I would kind of throw that in there a little bit. And then we got to see what's to it. So me looking at that, I'm going to go ahead and give Ben Johnson a little bit of kudos and a little bit of trust, just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We still got a lot of games to go. So I want to see what my mans go out there and do. So we going to chalk it up. What's the question?
How much credit you give Caleb's performance so far this year? 88 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I think he's completing like 67% of his passes. Over 100 QB, I think it is, QB rating.
I think it's close to that.
How much are you giving credit to Caleb Williams and his progression as a quarterback?
I'm giving him a lot of credit. I think the most important thing for us has been, number one, his footwork and accuracy. The accuracy is coming along. It is not where we need it to be, but it's coming along. It's much better than game one. His feet and timing has been a lot better. The operation for the Chicago Bears offense has been better. It ain't his damn fault the damn right tackle or the offensive lineman keep holding and jumping off sides. Guys are getting to the line at a decent time. If we graded it on a scale from A to F, I'm going to give him a B+ right now.
That's a really high grade for Caleb, and I'm glad that you did that, nephew. I feel like Caleb getting unfairly criticized a little bit, bro. Like, if you look at all the second-year quarterbacks, even look at a guy like the kid in Houston, the Houston Texans quarterback. CJ Stroud had a big game today, but his season ain't been all that outstanding. Bo Nix, he had a comeback win today. He really ain't been outstanding this year either. So I think we need to give credit to Caleb when it's due, and I think it's due now. He's not where he needs to be, but I think we should be judging him fairly where he is now, which is really ahead of everybody else from the second year on.
Yeah, that's why I always come in and I say we can't anoint quarterbacks too fast, especially in their young careers. Like when CJ Stroud had his great rookie season. Oh my God, he's top 5.
Yes.
And then in year 2, he comes out, he stumbles a little bit, and then has to get going later in the season to ultimately make it to the playoffs. Jaden Daniels has his rookie season, then comes on out, you know what I'm saying, struggles a little bit, then misses games. And after the offseason, oh my God, Jaden Daniels is top 5.
You're right.
Let's allow these young quarterbacks and these young players to grow. Yes, if they put out some good stuff. And we already said it after last season, like minus the wins, if you line up all the stats for Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, and Caleb Williams, they was relatively the same outside of Bo Nix, who had like 40 touchdowns. But when you talk about pass yards, percentages, and stuff like that, I think what separated Caleb from those two was those two guys made it to the playoffs, which holds some weight. Does. So I got to give it to them in that regard. But
yeah, I'm talking now, though. I'm talking now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. But my next question before we talk about if you're surprised that there are no moves that have been made yet, C-Dub. Roma Odunze got 5 receiving touchdowns, right?
Yeah.
Do you know the record for the Bears wide receiver?
For the season or at this point?
For a whole season.
Oh, I think it's like Curtis Conway 10.
No, it's actually 13, and I forgot to put the name in here, so excuse me.
It's probably Curtis Conway
and Chris
Kramer.
Touchdowns. It's 13 touchdowns.
Wow.
You think Rome can capture that?
Oh, what do you have? 5 and a quarter. 5 times 4, because it's 4 quarters in $1. That's 20. I'm gonna say he get it. That's coming from the Homer of Homers. 5 times 4 is 20.
He's talking about 5 times 4 is 20. Come on now. That's all I'm saying. My man's Rome Odunze has been looking great.
Yes.
And I expect him to look even more greater the second half of the season as this offense get going, bro. And I think that anything is possible. I think that I can't get ahead of myself, but in the back of our minds, we can just imagine the first 4,000-yard passer and his running mate to break the receiving touchdown record in the same year. But I ain't gonna get ahead of myself, C-Dub. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna just put it out there, though. Come on now. I'm gonna just put it out there.
Yeah, he got a good chance to do it, though. The way Penn Johnson, he called plays, the arm on Caleb Williams. He got a good chance, seriously. But I'm gonna give him the benefit of doubt. He getting it. He gonna get it. 13. You said 13, right?
For sure.
Yeah, almost halfway, nephew. Come on now.
Yeah, bro.
You ain't finna start double teaming Rome, are you? Because we got some other weapons.
If they can, then you're gonna open it up for DJ. Then DJ gonna be getting played.
Nephew, a lot of people like looking over this, but you know who's been really killing it all season on the wide receiver side? Zacchaeus.
Let me know.
Zacchaeus been go-to on third down. The Bears are really good on third down. And Zacchaeus been the one that's been converting those third downs, bro. That's why I still love Lufa. I love Luther Burton, bro. But if Zacchaeus can stay in there and continue to play like that, I can wait a couple more weeks.
I'm with you. But hey, gang, the two guys is Dick Gordon and Ken Kavanaugh.
Who the hell is that? What year is that?
It's not listed.
Bro, what year is that? Like 1950 or something, bro?
DT said 1947.
Bro, nobody knows. See, that's a shame, bro.
Yeah, 1940. There you go.
That's why I'm telling y'all to stop judging Caleb so harshly, bro. Y'all see how he playing? That's an automatic 4K. And y'all want to knock him down.
And Gordon. Shout out to, we got some historians in Chicago Bears fandom. You see him? Come on now.
1947s is crazy.
Hey, appreciate the alley-oop, guys. For real.
We
appreciate the alley-oop for sure. 1947. Damn. Was my G mine?
No, my mama went more.
Damn. God. We got to
No,
go
bro,
back
that
to
can't be
great
right,
grandma.
bro.
Man.
That ain't right, bro.
Hey, everybody.
That's a
Hey,
treat.
it's right there.
Nah, that ain't right, bro. We ain't running with that one. That can't be right.
They said Brandon Marshall had 12 in 2013, so he got close.
Joe,
But
that's
that's the
embarrassing, bro.
history of the Bears. Now, if you talk about defense, you be like, man, you can name a number of things for defense.
Bro,
You know this offense has been
everything.
for
You
a
know
long
who on
time.
top of a lot of offensive records, nigga? Sid Luckman. Bro, he already on 2 more generations, bro. And we still the leader in records, bro. Sid Luckman, bro.
It's crazy, ain't
Yeah.
it? Hey, hey, we go see,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. We gonna
We
see.
gonna see, but man, all right, bro. No moves have been made thus far. You know what I'm saying? But the trade deadline is sometime in November. I believe it's like that first Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
Um, and we know that we've been feeling, like the running back room could possibly receive a boost. The defensive line could possibly receive a boost or something like that. Are you surprised that the Chicago Bears haven't made a move over the bye week?
I'm just gonna be honest and say I'm not surprised that they didn't make a move over the bye week.
Okay.
Seeing as how the win-loss record ended up being, I know that they see that the running game needs a little help. I know that they see that the defensive line need help getting to the quarterback. But I'm just maybe in there thinking like we're 2-2 without those things. If we can only improve what we got, who knows of what we can get to. So I'm not surprised at all.
I agree. I can in a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I mean, because like there is a point to where you think about like how aggressive you should be, at least at this time of the season when you like Kyler Gordon's missing. We know that he's gonna be that guy that helps in run support, the guy that's gonna help in pass defense, things like that. And then for the offense, you hope that with changes coming on the offensive line, that you see a better performance now that Darnell Wright is hurt. Theo Benedict looked like he's going to be starting left tackle or whatnot. I think that sometimes us as fans, including myself, depending on what the situation is, we want shit to just happen right away. And I
Yeah.
can hold myself to that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I think that sometimes good GMs, they have a little bit more patience. Now, if these things continue and there's an opportunity that comes up before the trade deadline, I think you can strike. But we also got to remember that the Bears invested a lot of money in his defense.
Yeah.
And you can't back yourself into a corner with dishing out additional capital and then still having to pay said star player. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara has been mentioned and some other people have been mentioned as well. So yeah, I get it. I'm with you on that. I get it to not
Can I,
be surprised and why they should have a little bit more
let
patience.
me ask you a question. What grade, honest grade for the defense so far in this first quarter of the season?
Probably like a C plus. I don't know.
Oh shit! Tell me
Probably
why
like a
you took
C
my
plus, B
grade. You took
minus,
my.
C plus, B minus. You can. I wouldn't argue if somebody say B minus personally. I think you give a little credit to the turnovers that they've been able to
That's
generate.
where I went to.
I
Yep.
think you can give some credit to
Mhm.
that, but I think that you're playing a dangerous game because a lot of the times once you get into these games, if you look at our schedule, Lamar Jackson, he may be there. You know what I'm saying? But then when you go to your divisional games, when you got to get your lick back versus Minnesota, and then you play Green Bay twice, and then you got to go up against Detroit again. The expectation is that they're going to have their quarterbacks. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So you
Mhm.
can't bank on just guys being out or being injured right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they guys still have time to get healthy and come back if they're not lost for the season. I think that a big issue right now when we talk about grading the defense up until this point is the running game. And we should be 3-1. That's just me
Yeah.
being me. We should be 3-1. So I give it a C plus, B minus. I wouldn't argue if somebody said, B minus. I think D plus is a little too harsh, personally.
Hey, wasn't that score just a really quick pivot real quick? Wasn't the score like 14-10 in Detroit that
At
second
one
game?
point.
At halftime. At halftime. It's like 14-10. Look, before halftime, then
I
they
think
scored
so.
10 points. And they scored 10 points in like a minute 50 seconds or
They
something
went
like that.
crazy. Oh yeah, when we got a bullshit ass call. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was close for half of that game against the Detroit Lions. That's all I'm trying to say. And but still they kicked their ass. No excuses. They fucked us up. But I much just wanted to say I agree with every point you said about the Bears defense. I thought it was a push for me when I was going C plus. I thought you was gonna go something like C minus or some shit or D plus. But you are right, bro. With a horrid run defense, uh, with the injuries that they went through, and Jalen Johnson and TJ Edwards with the non-impactful stats from Montez Sweat, gotta give them a C plus for the amount of turnovers at least that they getting
One
up out
second,
there.
Unc. I got somebody at my door.
Okay, so you definitely gotta put that on to get them credit for that. Let's take a couple questions before we get up out of here. Uh, can't wait this. Can't wait. This Monday night could put us back on the map. It absolutely could. Um, Lay, what up, though? I think they both were decent for being thrown in at the moment. They'll be ready next time. For real, for real. C minus. C minus. It's kind of tricky. I ain't really mad at like a D plus C minus. I ain't gonna be mad, but I think it's more in line with like a C plus. It's if you add all the context to what they dealing with, the injuries and the run defense is really their fault. So I don't know if you want to take that away or not. Hey, Bobby and C Dub, do y'all know if Caleb Williams passed for 4,000 yard this year, he will be top 10 in Bears all-time passing yard? Damn, really? That's more shit to make us look bad, bro. God, bro. Thanks, Trav. Theo played first half against Crosby. Ozzy played second half. Yep. I think Theo's still getting a start along with Darnell Wright. Yep. 3-1 going by week would have been great. It would have been awesome, dude. They was right there. They was right there. I had really high expectations, but true. We have a lot of injuries. Yep. Yep.
My bad, gang. Somebody, if you don't phone answer after the first ring, why you ring the doorbell again? Why you ring the doorbell again? That's all I want to know.
It ought to be for sure, for sure.
Real. Like, God.
Yep.
But hey.
I got another one, just one more before we go. C Dub, which players you think getting traded? I think it's the White Rhino. If you're talking about this year, I don't know if the chances are really slim if anybody gets traded this year.
I think
Maybe
so
in the
too.
future.
I know we talking a lot of trade talk, but
Me-
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Braxton,
Maybe.
maybe somebody be like, "Hey, give us him for a 5th round pick." You might be like, "All right, bro," but I don't necessarily know because this is the NFL. Offensive linemen get hurt all the time. It's one
Yeah.
of those
So
things to where you be like, you rather have them and just let them walk at the end of the season because the draft will come up and then you can draft a replacement
right.
versus letting them go and not having them unless they got somebody in the in the background that they can utilize. You know what I'm
Bro, we
saying?
could
What
use
about Luke Newman?
motherfuckers if
I
we
don't
could
know.
use motherfuckers nephew. Shit. We could just use them as a backup.
You
And
know what I'm
then
saying?
when it's over, part ways.
Exactly.
I hope it
So
was good for you because it was good for us. Peace out, Braxton.
my man said that's who I want to. You remember Dwayne Haskins when with the who was in the
Texas.
preseason running hard?
Oh no, his name was like Brown or
Hawkins?
something, wasn't it?
Nah, that was Britton Brown.
Britton
That was a
Brown.
different. That was a whole nother running back. That's what I want to know. Like, what changes are coming? Because, but I still think, bro. Like, I don't know. I just think that the Chicago Bears, bro. If you give Kyle Monangai some opportunity, he showed that he can be physical enough to help out in the run game. But you got to place emphasis on the run game. And to see Dub, you said it very, very clear. Just run the ball on first down.
That's it, bro.
Run
They
the
not
ball
running
on
it up.
first down, bro.
They play action on first down like 60% of the time, bro. I don't even know
Yeah,
why defenses be falling for it at
they
this
do.
point.
That's because Ben Johnson be having that shit lined up pretty damn good. All right, so the answer is that it's Deion Hankins, not Dwayne. It's Deion Hankins. He's on IR.
So, he can't help us. Why y'all bringing him up?
Because he might be eligible.
Man, he can't save us, bro. We got Manon guy right there.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather go that route.
Manon guy right there, and he trying really hard to show you, bro. He even losing 15 yards to show you, motherfucker.
I get you. Oh, bro, he definitely did. Like, they can't tackle me. Put me in. They can't tackle me.
But young motherfucker, you lost 15 yards.
Hey, this is a great question by Kenny. What is one game you think the Bears have to win to show progress? C-Dub, I got a list of games right
I got mine.
Oh, you already got it? Go ahead.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Pittsburgh mother Steelers. There it is.
I think that's a good time because it's versus Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers coming back to the city of Chicago.
I need this
it's
work.
It's gonna be November 23rd. It's gonna be
this work.
And you got an opportunity to beat his ass before he retire.
Bro, they ain't gonna give us another one. He probably played 2 years. They ain't gonna give us another get back next year. We got to get this one, bro. He ain't finna end up beating us all the way through, bro. We got to get one. And I just totally threw off of what you was trying to ask. I got real selfish. I'm going with Pittsburgh, gang. I'm sorry.
I ain't mad
we need
at
that.
I'm not mad at it. Go win in Green Bay.
Oh, I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. But I need that.
I can't just keep it down to that though. I can, but I don't know.
We got a lot of get back.
You got opportunities. You got this Washington game.
That's get back.
The Eagles game. You got the Pittsburgh Steelers game.
That's get back.
You got to go against Detroit again.
That's a get back.
You got to travel to Green Bay, and they got to come to the city.
Oh, we need both of those.
Yeah, so
let's sweep Green Bay. Come on, let's sweep them. Let's go, bro. We looking forward, bro. That we supposed to do that, but it's the bye week. We can look.
I'm with you on that, Raven. I'm selfish. I want all the games.
All of them.
I'm selfish too, but they got to do it, man.
Man, you see Baltimore, nephew. My goodness. Woo.
Boy,
and watch they come in
hang up. They might as well hang up. The season is what it's.
Watch how they play against us, Steve.
Oh, bro, they gonna be ready like a motherfucker.
Watch how they play against.
Because they play, bro. Next week they play the Rams.
Bro, they last in defense. When you ever seen Baltimore last in defense, bro? You can't even think of it. They awful, bro. Offense and defense. They suck.
Bro, they let CJ Stroud scramble for like a 30, 40-yard touchdown. I was like, what? Him?
Bro.
Not saying he can't run, but I was like, damn.
Then Cincinnati got the beer boy quarterbacking, bro. Nobody know who the quarterback name is. You know who his name is. I told them
they should trade for Jameis Winston or Kirk Cousins.
You talking about Mr. Interception, Jameis Winston?
Hey, that motherfucker gonna fire that ball. Jake Brown, and he just sitting there like, man, I don't know.
I'm just looking forward until what we got to face. That's all I'm doing. Looking forward to see we got to face.
It's gonna be a good opportunity, bro.
And you know your guy, Jordan Love, he Mr. Throw It Up. He's like he in the strip club. He just throwing on up.
You talking about he got the money gun.
He looks like throw it on up.
Hey, that shit is crazy. But hey, man.
Damn, Poe Justin.
Boy.
He can't if he could he just throw the ball, bro. It's a stark difference, nephew, looking at Caleb and Justin. I just gotta say.
That's
stark. If we just throw the ball, Justin. Just throw it. He look like he don't even want to throw it. Throw the ball, Justin. The fuck?
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is, bro. We good now. We good.
Yeah, we good. Well, you straight? We straight with Caleb,
bro. What else you got before we get up out of here?
Right. Oh, Shay gonna be mad at us, bro. She gonna be mad for that shit, bro.
She gonna be all right, bro.
She love Hustle Justin, bro.
Hey, look, after the first game, it's been
it ain't look good.
Gotta call it how we see it, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I'm just saying. When you go 0-5, it's no excuses.
What was his record here, nephew? Was it? Oh, don't even do it. Don't do that to Justin. Don't say his record here.
I mean, just let it ride.
Just
what
let
else
it
you
ride. Damn, this ain't fair, nephew. We was riding for Justin.
Look, I'm rooting for the boy, but I'm rooting for the man. But When you 0-5, I have no defense.
None.
It's no backing
Throw the
up.
ball, Justin.
Bro. But hey, that is it from us today, y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Chicago Bears Central, man. Go ahead before y'all get up out of here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell, man. We appreciate y'all. Oh yeah, make sure you go ahead and support my man's Marifa Assad, man. He got a dope ass "It's Chicago and Bet Down Baby" t-shirt on the website of marifaAssad.com. Check him out. Shout him, show him some love. But we got that mailbag line open, man. Let us know your thoughts and everything that you've been thinking about over the bye week. You can call in, state your name, leave your take at 773-242-9336. We are the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears. We appreciate you.